What is being taken? Stamina up. Everything else is safe, but they had to go to the one that I wasn't protecting. Come back, monkey bitch. How many? They're gonna take. They're fucking. Oh, they took it. Oh! Do we mind? Wow. Oh, there's more? Ah, la 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 la! They're taking thingamabob. Thingamabob, sleight of hand. But yeah, the reason I didn't like her, we had tests, and I got a low grade on my test, and my mum, who I'd been telling all these stories to her, and she found them hilarious as well. My mum's cool. And my mum was wondering why I got the low test. So on parents' night, where they do the one-on-one thing where the parent brings the kid in to school and they talk one-on-one with the teachers. Great, I didn't reload. And the teacher said, and I quote, "If the person gets a high mark on the paper, I mark it down. If the person gets a low mark on the paper, I mark it up. To make it more balanced." What kind of bullshit does that come from? Seriously, what kind of bullshit can you even put across in that? I was astounded, I really was. I was just, what? Oh, it's not a one-hit kill. It's not even a two-hit kill, okay, fuck that. And, Mum just basically said that it's the stupidest it's the stupidest idea I have ever heard. Goodbye. And got up and left, and I followed her. So basically, my mum was the superhero. And literally, that is what the teacher said. And of course, Mum complained. And when someone asked the teacher whether she'd said that or not, the answer was no. Of course it was. And at that point I was starting to get a bit bored of her because, I don't know, I'd never lied about her, and lying just takes away all the consequences because she was a teacher, so they'd obviously believe her, and therefore it wasn't within the honour-keeping rules of the game that we were playing. So, no, I didn't like her. And she also at one point said that Jennifer, who was another girl in my class, was one of the ringleaders of all the trouble she'd been having. Jennifer's the good as gold person in the world, it's just that her mum complained. Take that. And she didn't mention me, which I was offended by. So, I don't like her anymore. Is that the end of the round? Of course it's not. What am I saying? Just chuck a grenade down there. Chuck 2 grenades down there. And that is my English teacher, basically. But let's move on to my food tech teacher, the one who taught us how to cook. We call her Miss Greenfingers. I'm not entirely sure why. I only nicknamed one teacher at school, and what is that? It's double points. And that was Miss Orangutan, which was the nickname, not the actual name. I can't remember what her actual name was, but she wore so much makeup that she was constantly orange, and I'm sure you've seen women with makeup so much that they're orange. It's just embarrassing to be called a female at that stage. And, are you going to die, or am I going to have to knife you? Can I do that? I think I can, yeah. So many... Blah! There we go, to the head. Wow, I need a lot more ammo, don't I? I need new weapons. We'll move on to my teacher in a minute, I'm just focusing. There we go. And let's buy 2 new weapons. I won't be able to upgrade them. Unless I get... I think it's got to the point where I just take what I'm given. There we go. It's a new one. I really do. I need to upgrade them at this stage to survive. So I'm just changing a bit. But yeah, I only nicknamed one teacher, and that was Mr. Orangutan. So I didn't really have any problems with her at all. Drama teacher, meh, not really bothered by her. But have I had the Galil yet? I can't remember. Whatever. I have now the Augsum, which is shotgun. Yeah, and another Lamentation with a different. Oh no, it's the same site. Kind of. Did I have purple or did I have blue? I don't know. I can't remember. So my food tech teacher. I was completely bored one day in class. My two best friends actually, Alex and Anthony. Alex was a girl. Yeah, I just had to think about that for a moment. No, Alex was a girl. And Anthony was a boy. Anthony was actually the guy that I liked, and he didn't like me back, but I'm not going to get into that. That was just an embarrassing period in my life, all things concerned. But, yeah, food tech. I was completely bored one day in class, and I decided it would be an absolutely awesome idea. Get your head blown off, bitch. Awesome idea to throw Tipp-Ex across the room. Now, Tipp-Ex is something that it's kind of a white liquid that is used to cover up mistakes on your work. So you put the white over it and it covers up like bad writing or whatever. Very few points, and I shouldn't have thrown that. Fuck it. Let's just do that. Truck. I can't even buy more grenades. Oh dear. And I decided we'd chuck it across the room for a while. Of course, when I threw it, everyone else had thrown it, it was fine. But when I threw it, the top came off and it all spilled over the floor. So she said, nope, you're coming back during your lunch hour and you're cleaning this up. Which, is probably fine. It was probably justified. I went back lunchtime, cleaned it up. Kind of. And the cleaning stuff made my hands go completely red and sore. And that evening or afternoon or whatever, sorry, I'm getting off track. I didn't clean all of it up, and she said you got to come back after school and finish it, which I thought was a little over the top, but okay. And come the afternoon, I came out of school. Mum used to pick me up from school, because I didn't like really getting the bus home. I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't like it, and I said, I've got to go do this thing because I threw Tipp-Ex across the floor, and and then she was like, okay. But then I showed her my hands, and the teacher, despite knowing that the cleaning fluid had irritated my hands, still wanted me to come back, and my mum was not having that. So my mum marched in there, told the teacher where to stick it. Probably not, but she told, no, you're not doing this to my child. You're not making her hands sorer. It's really abysmal that I basically made my mum go in there and do it for me, but fuck it. And the person who had also been called back, a girl named Kelly, I got her out of it as well. So that was basically what this was. That was what food tech was all about. I think I only made 2 things ever in that food tech class. The first were some cookies. They were too salty. I think I did it deliberately, and then made all my friends eat them, which was not nice, but it was amusing. But I put way too much salt in them. And then the second one was spaghetti bolognese, and I only knew how to make that because I'd watched my mum make it so many times at home. It's a popular dish. I think I'm having it tonight, actually. What the fuck? Yeah, I think I'm having that tonight. But they were the only 2 dishes that I ever made in that class, and it was quite boring.